and Jubal's second date update.
Body language is very important in the dating world. That's why I'm always really good at body language when I go out on a date. I always write everything about me that they should know on my body in Sharpie, and I show up to the date naked.
What?
Body language. There's no question about who I am or where I'm coming from. They see everything right there out in the open.
I just picture you naked with a lot of insecurities scribbled all over yourself.
And that's good because they get to see everything about me.
Yeah.
Granted, I haven't had a date in a long time, and the last couple didn't end very well. Didn't start very well. Yeah, cops were called. Anyway, they weren't understanding my body language, and that can be a problem. Well, Brett, who's on the phone today for a second date update, got some bad advice from a dating blog, I guess, and he thinks that his body might have got him in trouble. What's up, Brett? How are you?
Man.
I'm good. How are you?
Dude, your
Pretty
body
good.
betrayed you, Brett?
Yes, I think so. Well, I should say that this dating blog betrayed me, I think.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we'll get to what your body did in a second. First, tell us about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Jenica.
Jenica. And where did you meet Jenica?
I met her on a dating app, and I've been able to go on a lot of first dates from the same app. And the problem is I've had trouble getting second dates,
Right.
even though, I'll think a first date goes well, and then it's like I never hear from the person again.
Which I guess is why you're calling us, right? Because you're back in that same position.
Clearly, this is the place to call.
Yeah.
So I read this dating blog that said that it was good to try to initiate some sort of physical contact.
So you tackled her as soon as you saw her.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I figured football was the way to go. No, but like, how do you do that without seeming creepy? So I'm like trying to think, like, maybe I can read her palm or like touch her feet under the table.
What? I thought you were trying not to be creepy, man.
Well, I mean, think about it, though. Like, you're just meeting someone.
Yeah.
I mean, what other ways are there to try to initiate that physical contact?
I don't know,
gotta
like
be
maybe
subtle.
you could do like a high five to start and then see where that goes, if it lingers at all.
Yeah, you do the high five, and when your hands touch, you interlock her fingers, and you hold her hand there and stare into her eyes. We all know that.
I don't understand why you have to touch someone.
Well, I think the idea behind the blog post was right, that it's like, that way, there's a chemical connection, and you can, like, feel that between the two people. There's, like, that spark. I mean, like, that makes sense to me. It just, the problem was that it was, like, in the back of my mind the entire time. So I feel like I was, like, 20% in the date, 80%, like, how do I touch this person without looking or feeling like a creep?
All right, that can put you in a very tough situation. So, how did you touch her? How'd you touch her? Sounds weird to say, but did you initiate some personal touching?
So yeah, so I was like, let me do this. I actually did have to go to the bathroom, so I got up and I was like, okay, when I come back, I'm just gonna like put my hand on her shoulders and then like say something charming or something, So
Wait, can I ask? I'm sorry. Can I ask real quick? Were you guys sitting at a table? Were you at the bar? Like,
we were sitting at a table.
okay, so you
So I would I guess come up behind her.
Oh.
And I know. So
How did that work for you?
well, okay, so the first time I chickened out, and then I said I had to go to the bathroom when I didn't really have to. Again, like 15 minutes later.
Whoa.
And I decided to just come up behind her, and I just was like, "Guess who?" And
Shoulders.
yeah, so I tried to grab her shoulders like kind of gently, but as soon as we made contact, she like jumped, and so it was not ideal.
Okay, so you scared her.
I guess.
Yeah.
All right, and
Kind of on purpose, kind of not.
Yeah.
did it seem like she got over that, or was it weird from that point on?
Yeah, I mean, she laughed a little. It wasn't like, it didn't like derail the date.
Okay.
Like I said, I thought the date went really well, but maybe she had already like written me off. I'm not sure.
Okay,
And when you said guess who, it wasn't like deep in inner ear and creepy, right?
like, guess who? It's your date.
Exactly.
No. It was nothing like that. I was really just trying to be friendly.
And
Okay.
how did things end? Did you get some physical touch there at the end?
there was a hug at the end, and
that's
it was
good.
a nice hug. I mean, it wasn't like the longest lasting hug, but it was a hug, and it gave me the impression that, like, oh, okay, like a second date is definitely in the works.
Cool. So, I mean, did you talk to her since? Have you texted, called?
I've tried texting, and I have not heard anything.
Have you tried texting her explaining that you didn't feel like you touched her appropriately or enough in the first date and you'd like a second chance at that?
No, I've not tried that. Although, if that's what you guys advise, I would probably not do it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're a smart man. All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Today's second date update is proof that you should be very careful when taking advice from dating blogs.
Yes.
Because you never know who's writing them. You know, for example, I've got 3 right now.
What?
All under different aliases.
No.
That's frightening.
And Brett, who's on the phone for a second date update today, got some advice from a dating blog on how to connect with somebody physically on your first date without coming off like a creep. And he thinks he came off like a creep, which is interesting because I want to see where he got his information from. Brett, was the dating blog that you read by somebody named Lady Mariah?
I don't think so.
Okay. What could it have been? Lady Beyonce?
Why are there ladies?
And why are you...
Definitely not.
Okay. Last one. Hot blogging mama.
No.
No? Okay.
You didn't go with Lady Gaga on the last one? I thought that was just a softball for
No,
you.
that's my blogging mama blog. It's a good one.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
But, yeah, apparently it wasn't one of mine, Brett, so I didn't steer you in the wrong direction. But either way, you think the fact that you were really kind of focused on trying to get some touching started on your first date might be the reason you're not getting a call back from, what's her name again?
Jenica.
Jenica. Okay, we'll give her a call right now and see if we can find out why. Any last thoughts before we do that?
Yeah, no, I would really just love another date with Jenica where, I'm not going to be so in my head about the touching part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't tell her that because if you didn't creep her out on the date, you probably will after. Like, I was just thinking about touching you the whole time.
Good point.
All right, well, I'll dial her number right now, see if we can get her on the phone. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, is this Jenica?
this is she.
Hey, Jenica, how are you? My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
What?
Hey, Jenica.
You're obviously familiar with the show.
No.
No, you're not. It sounded like you were.
Sounded like we were all friends.
Yeah, no, I don't know who you people are.
Oh, okay. So
You're just an easy one to please,
Yeah.
apparently. Yeah.
anytime you get a call from somebody you don't recognize, you kind of laugh and are like, "Oh, hey, you! Thanks for calling."
I bet it's genius. That's got to throw telemarketers off.
All right. Well, Jenica, it's a radio show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, I'm calling you today because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. So, a dude named Brett emailed in about you.
Oh, okay.
You got a few minutes to tell us about your date with Brett and maybe why you don't want to call him back?
Oh God, this is weird.
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't like him. I don't know what his deal was. I'm just not interested.
Is there a reason, though? Did he do something strange?
I mean, this is strange. I mean, everything about this and the date was a little strange.
Was it awkward right from the beginning, or did he work into awkward for you?
It wasn't awkward at the beginning, but what was weird was that he got up to go to the bathroom, and he was in there for like 10 minutes. So that was a little weird, and I kept looking over at the bathroom to see, when he was going to come back. And when he finally came out of the bathroom, I noticed that he came out of the women's room. Yeah, and so...
Wait, was it like one of those restaurants where they're like trying to be cutesy and they're naming the women's and men's like different things? And
No. It was definitely labeled men and women.
Oh,
definitely.
okay,
Yeah,
straightforward.
No, nothing kitschy. No.
Okay.
Did he address why he was using the ladies' room instead of the men's room?
no, he didn't say anything, and I didn't say anything. I figured probably was an accident. I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But then, like 10 minutes later, he excused himself to go to the bathroom again, and I was like, okay. So I watched him go to see which bathroom he went in, and he like looked around all shadily, and then went in the women's room again.
Whoa!
Really?
Wow.
Like a
Yeah.
double women's room visit. So that doesn't mean it was an accident.
Yeah, and like the fact that he was like kind of sketchily looking around before he went into the women's room made it extra creepy.
But is it creepy? Or, I mean, like, was it a single stall or are we talking a multi-stall bathroom? Because if it's a single stall, I don't know that it's creepy.
Oh, it was a multi-stall bathroom.
Okay. That is
Okay.
weird.
Like, I'm shocked that nobody walked in on him and caught him in there. Like, he's either lucky or unfortunate. I don't know, depending on what he was going for.
That's a very good point, Jenica.
We talked to him about your date, and he didn't mention that.
So I was texting my friend about it, being like, oh my God, this guy that I'm on a date with just went in the women's room twice. And while I was mid-texting her, he had come back, and he scared me. Like, he grabbed me and was like, it's me, like, surprise.
Oh, my God.
Sounds like a fun date to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know. He was just giving me like serial killer vibes. I don't know.
Okay.
Like who goes in the women's room and then comes out and scares your date? Like that's super weird.
Well,
He did tell us that, like, you hugged him at the end, though.
Well, I mean, he paid for dinner. I felt like it was the least I could do.
yeah, and you just want to get out of there as quickly as possible. So it's like, yeah, sure,
Yeah.
I'll hug you real quick, and then I'll never talk to you again.
Yeah. If you guys talk to him, I don't know. I proceed with caution because
Yeah.
he seems like kind of a creep.
Well, we did talk to him, and also he's listening on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Hey, Jenica.
Oh my God.
Jenica, I know it sounds weird, but I can totally explain this.
Okay, really? Tell me.
It's actually not a weird thing. I know, several other people who do this.
See, I don't know anybody who does that, and there are plenty of males in my life. I feel like somebody would have said this along the way. I don't know how you know hordes of people that do this.
Not to mention, Jenica, I mean, you're a woman, I'm a woman, and I've never run into men in our restroom.
Right.
Well, let me just be clear. I always make sure to look to make sure that, like, there's not anyone in the restroom, and that's why I was looking around, because if there was, I would have definitely not used the women's restroom.
Okay.
Then how do you
What
stop someone from walking in?
Exactly.
Well, I mean, if someone would have walked in, I would have left immediately.
Well, that can really
No.
ruin things when you're going to the bathroom. Why do you do this, Brett?
Women's restrooms are so much nicer than men's restrooms. They smell better. They are often bigger. Sometimes there's a couch in there.
Ooh,
There's-
really?
Yeah, but if you're a
Like-
dude hanging out in the women's bathroom couch, that's not good.
No. I'm not hanging out. I'm just trying to paint you a picture of like how nice they are in comparison to like the hellhole that is the men's room, where it's like cleaned, twice a year, and there's like pee everywhere, and they stink.
So
And
shouldn't your mission
so I
be to,
really
like,
recommend. No, but seriously, I really recommend that like guys out there try this out. Because
stay away from our bathrooms, Brett? And here's the thing, make your mission, like, I don't know, banding together with your bros to make your own restroom cleaner.
You know what? I just think he's making this up. I think that I caught him doing something weird, and he's just making up this whole thing to make it seem like it's
No.
normal that he uses the women's restroom.
No. I'm not making this up. This is something that I do, and I don't think it's that weird. I bet you know people in your life who do this too, and there's so much shame around it. Clearly.
There's so much
Shame.
shame about using the wrong bathroom.
This is just getting weirder and weirder.
Okay, but Jenica, look, I'm not some creep who just like hangs out inside of women's restrooms. I'm a normal guy who uses them on occasion, and that's what I was doing that evening. And I'm sorry you got the wrong impression, but I thought we had a really good time and really good conversation, and I would love to get the chance to see you again.
Maybe I could look past the women's restroom thing, but then you came out and scared me, and I was like, this is just extra super weird.
Okay, I can explain that too.
Oh, a lot of
like,
explaining.
be angry at this blog that I read that told me to do that. Don't be mad at me. I mean, be angry at the internet. Don't be mad at me.
Wait. You read a blog that told you to scare your date?
No. It said that initiating physical contact on the first date is a good step.
Oh my God.
And so
Yeah, but like you do that naturally, not by scaring someone. Like we're not 12. This isn't Halloween.
I know that now, and it's easier said than done. Like to be natural. I mean, I wanted to like maybe touch your hands when they were on the table, or like maybe like just touch feet under the table or something. But like I was worried that those would be too creepy. So like it's not easy to be a guy dating nowadays.
Yeah, it's really difficult, when you're using women's restrooms and trying to touch your date in weird ways.
This is way harder for Jenica. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like date 2, he's going to be like sniffing my hair and collecting it and making a hair doll or something.
Yeah.
No, that is so unfair. I would totally not do that. I mean, unless a blog told me that, and then I would probably try it. But, I mean,
Oh my God.
That was a joke.
Okay, I was just trying to joke about the situation,
Bad
Jenica.
timing.
Jenica, would you like to go out with Brett on a second date? We will pay for it.
Listen, I don't want to leave the second date in a body bag. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think this is a good idea. My girl dar is saying no, unsafe situation. I'm all set.
Yeah, good job, Jenica.
Brett, I'm sorry that you didn't get a second date. Did you at least learn anything from this?
Yeah, I did learn something. Next time when I go on a date, I'm going to have to use the women's restroom at the restaurant next door.
No,
Yeah,
stay
you're
out
right.
of our bathroom, Brett.
Lesson learned.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
You can either sift through all the grapefruits to try to find that perfect one, or you can take the easy way and just grab one of the ones on the outside that's been kicked around a little bit. It's a little damaged. It's a lot easier just to go for one of those grapefruits. Sure, it might have some bugs and some bruises,
A little squishy.
but it's still a grapefruit. And that's what Huxley did today. Huxley's a man after my own heart and decided to go after the damaged grapefruit.
Still working on this analogy.
Hey, Huxley, what's the grapefruit's name?
The grapefruit's name, she's actually a woman. Her name's Alicia.
Alicia, all right. And tell us a little bit about Alicia.
So Alicia and I go like way, way back. We were good friends in college, and I was always like that guy that had a crush on her.
Okay, wait. So you're the damaged grapefruit or she's the damaged grapefruit?
Well, I guess in this scenario, we're both damaged grapefruits.
A couple of damaged grapefruits trying to go out and have a good time.
Yeah, I always had a crush on Alicia. She's always been like the most attractive girl, so she, of course, always had a boyfriend. And every single time that something would happen with her and her boyfriend, I was always the guy that was there for her.
Oh. Well, you're trying to position yourself, right?
Well, no, I did have a crush on her, but I swear, Brooke, there was no like agenda. I'm a really good grapefruit. I'm one of the ones on the inside. So anyway, cut to present day. I see over Facebook that she got a divorce recently, and I saw maybe like a potential opening.
Yep, you saw that she'd been divorced, and you're like, just damaged enough now that I could probably date her.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I thought about some of the good times we had in college and figured why not reach out. I did see like a little bit of an opening that maybe something could develop. Like, she's single, I'm single. There's really no reason why not.
And you guys had kind of dropped off in terms of your friendship post-college.
Yeah, she got married pretty early on, and then I left and moved like a couple 100 miles away. I mean, keeping in touch today is like so easy, but back then it wasn't like that easy, I guess. So yeah, we kind of fell out of touch with each other. And I decided, like I said, to reach out, and then to my surprise, reached back out to me after I messaged her over Facebook.
Hey.
Did you proposition this as a date?
No, well, I just kind of like shared my condolences, on her divorce. That's never easy. And we started to like chit chat back and forth. And eventually I did ask her to like, maybe we should meet up for drinks. And she thought that was a good idea.
Okay, but did she consider it a date when you guys went out?
I didn't cross that boundary because I didn't know how fresh the divorce was. And I didn't know if she would be kind of turned off if I asked her on a formal date.
You should have just sent her a message on Facebook that simply said breakup sex with a question.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know if that would have worked.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind for next time, all right? So, did you guys actually get together?
We did, yeah. We met at a bar, and when I saw her walk through the door, it was like a total flashback to college, and like a lot of feelings were immediately felt by me. She did not age at all. I was like smitten, I guess. I don't know. I was
cute.
taken aback. It was cool. Like, it was a cool moment.
Yeah.
So how did drinks go?
It was good. We had a couple of drinks. We caught up, and then she kind of opened up to me about her marriage, and because I knew the guy, and actually, like, her vulnerability allowed me to open up about my divorce that I had too.
So how did everything end with you guys?
Well, I mean, we were, had another drink, and we decided to call it a night. And on my way out the door, I still was venting a little bit about my breakup, which was nothing like hers. My marriage only lasted like a year, and that ended like 7 years ago, which it's not even on my radar. I don't even know why I said this next thing, but while we were walking out the door, I admitted that the last 6 months of my marriage, we didn't even like have sex at all.
Okay.
Right when I said it, it was like word vomit.
You feel like that was too much information for her?
Yeah. She played it real cool, and she was real nice about everything, but it's like one of those moments where you like speak too much, and now like you can't take those words back. And I felt like maybe that's the reason why she hasn't called or texted me back, because it was a good date other than that.
Okay, but did she know it was a date?
Yeah, it doesn't sound
It
like
doesn't
a date.
sound like it, yeah.
Well, for me, it was a date. It was nice. And, I did ask her, like I said while we were leaving, that we should hang out again as like a formal date invitation, So,
You said, quote, as a formal date invitation.
no, I'm not. I'm a grapefruit, not a robot. I said, like, we should hang out again. This was fun.
Again, that doesn't sound like a date.
Well, like, the way I said it, though, was like, there was, like, a vibe. I was sending some signals out that it was, like, more than just friends.
Okay. And what did she say to that?
She said, yeah, and she was, like, enthused, and it was cool, and that was the last I heard of Alicia, Like, I reached out to her again on Facebook to try to put some dates on the calendar so we could go out, and then I haven't heard from her. And on Facebook, you can see when they've seen your message, and I know she's seen the messages, which is...
Have you sent her a message in all caps saying, I know you're seeing these, answer? I'm teaching you a lot of good tools here, Huxley.
I like that advice.
Yeah, you're laying down some good stuff. I am writing it down.
We'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Huxley, I think this second date update is going to work out for you.
Really?
Yeah, I do. Well, because the girl that you want to call, she just went through a divorce. You went through a divorce. I think once you guys talk it out, you both will realize you don't have many options. And at the end of the second date, she will agree to go out with you again because, hey, why not?
No.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because she's just finally
That's really
giving
nice
up.
of you. I like that, Jubal. Thank you.
Yeah.
Put me on. That's nice.
If you're just
my
tuning in
God.
for the second date update, Huxley is on the phone. He wants to call a girl named Alicia. They actually have known each other since college. They kind of fell off a little bit after college. But he always had a crush on her. She always had a boyfriend. Then she got married. He recently saw on Facebook that she was divorced, and they started chatting, and he said, hey, we should go out and talk and hang out. They did, but now she's not responding to him. And maybe, have you thought about this, Huxley? Maybe your date was so bad that she went back into the arms of her ex.
Oh, no.
Yeah, second date update is doing wonders for my confidence.
Yeah, sounds
No
like it.
problem, man. All right, I'll dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Alicia?
Yeah, this is Alicia.
Hi, Alicia. This is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What?
My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Have you ever heard of it?
I don't think so.
Wonderful. It means we're doing our job.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to call you today to ask you about a guy that you recently went on a date with.
What?
Mm-hmm. We do a segment on our radio show called The Second Date Update. That's basically where if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them back, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask why.
Oh. Okay. That's fun, I guess.
It is
one
kind of
way to
fun. I
put
like it. And the guy that emailed us about you, his name is Huxley.
Huxley?
Huxley, yeah. Do you know a lot of Huxleys? I feel like that's not a very common name.
No, I only know one Huxley.
And have you gone out with Huxley lately?
Yes, I did hang out with him recently.
Okay, good. We've got the right person on the phone then. Well, Huxley is wondering why you won't answer any of his Facebook messages or phone calls or anything after you guys hung out.
I mean, I don't know.
You don't know what?
I don't know why I haven't called him back.
What? Come on.
Yes,
You have to know why you haven't called him back. There's got to be a reason.
I don't know if I should talk about it.
Why not? He's the one that's asking.
I mean, this is a radio station.
Yeah, but I mean, he contacted us to get a hold of you because you won't tell him, and so he's confused. Is there anything that you can tell us?
I mean, we used to be really good friends in college.
Come on, you gotta give this man something. He has been crushing on you hard for a really long time.
He has?
Yeah. He says he's had a crush on you since college, and you always had a boyfriend, so he could never ask you out. And then he saw that you were recently single, so he decided to take the chance, and you guys actually went out. Yeah. And now he wants to see you again, but apparently you're not calling him back.
I mean, it's really flattering, but I don't think I'm going to go out with him again.
Oh, but you should have heard the way he described you and your beautiful smile and how lovely you are and what a good person you are.
Super cute.
I know. I mean, he is a really nice guy. I mean, Huxley is great.
Okay, so if you like him so much and he's a really great guy, why not give him the respect of at least letting him know why you don't want to go out with him again?
Okay, fine. I just don't want to date a guy who's been divorced.
Wait.
What?
You don't want to date a guy who's been divorced?
No, it's a huge turnoff to me.
Well,
Wait, though.
Huxley told us that you were recently divorced. Is that not true?
That is true. I just don't want to date a guy who's divorced.
Wait, is it because you're just not ready to date yet?
No, I don't want to date a guy with all of that baggage from being divorced. It's a lot to deal with.
But
You
you're
can see how that
divorced.
sounds a little strange, though, right? Like, you're divorced, and you're saying you don't want to date a guy who's divorced?
Yeah, I mean, it's just different. It's very different.
All right, so even though you've been divorced, you just will not date a dude who's been divorced.
Yeah, that's right.
You understand how hypocritical that sounds, right?
I mean, divorced guys are just always bitter, and they're always talking about how women are going to take their money just like their ex-wife did.
That is a huge stereotype that I don't think holds true.
Those are the guys that I've met.
I know a lot of divorced dudes, and I've never heard one of them say that, actually.
Well, you're not dating them, are you?
No, unfortunately, because a few of them are loaded, and I would love to take their money. Hey, Alicia, it's very interesting reasoning. Thank you for being honest with us and giving us an answer.
Yeah, I just prefer a single guy who is completely unattached. That's just my thing.
Okay. And my thing is surprising people by letting them know that somebody's on the other line when they're listening. And Huxley is actually on the phone and heard this whole conversation and wants to talk to you.
No, he's not.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I don't understand your reasoning at all. It makes no sense.
It's just my thing. I don't want to date a divorced guy.
But you're divorced.
Yeah, but you're a divorced guy, and I'm a divorced woman, and it's very, very different.
What? I don't think it's very, very different at all.
The difference is I divorced my husband, but you lost your wife. So it's a very different dynamic.
What? Oh my God.
Yeah, I won my divorce. You lost yours. So you have more baggage because you didn't win your divorce.
Are you kidding me?
It's not a board game.
So are you saying, Alicia, that because you're the one that divorced your husband, you have less baggage than Huxley?
Yeah, when we were at the bar, he told me that his wife broke up with him. I mean, I left my ex, so there's a big difference there.
Oh my God.
I did not know that.
I didn't either.
Shit, my ex and I split like 7 years ago. It was like an amicable split. She left, but it was completely like amicable. Both sides agreed that it was over.
So it sounds like you're changing your story now because that's not what you told me at the bar.
What are you talking? I mean, I said she left me, which implied like she left the relationship.
I mean, I would have thought differently if you had left her, but it sounds like you are not the one in the driver's seat in this relationship.
You guys listening to
Alicia,
this?
are you just being mean and petty because you're really hurt by your own stuff you're going through?
No, I'm not being mean and petty. I'm telling this guy what I want out of a relationship. How is that being mean and petty?
So you like me better if I divorced my wife?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
This is so weird.
Actually, I would prefer that you weren't divorced at all. But since you were divorced, it is better if you left her instead of the other way around.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
I mean, look at it this way. When some people get a dog, some people like get a new puppy, and some people like to adopt a rescue. I want a new puppy.
Oh my God.
That's awesome. Hey, Alicia, would you like to go out on a second date with Huxley? I probably know the answer, but we will pay for a date if you go out with him again.
You know, I think I made my point pretty clear, but I still would like to be friends with him.
Hey, a little rescue.
Alicia, how can I possibly just be friends with you after all of the stuff you just said about me?
You're damaged. I just don't want that in a relationship, but I am fine working with you through it as a friend. I can't do it in a
I'm not
relationship.
damaged. You're damaged. You're damaged. Like, this is, like, hear yourself. You are damaged. You are the damaged one.
But I'm not as damaged as you because I left my husband.
All right. I'll let you guys argue this out later about who's the more damaged in this situation. Alicia, thank you for your time. Huxley, I'm sorry you didn't get a second date out of this whole thing.
Yeah, thanks.
But you know what I will do for you, Huxley?
What's that?
I'll ask our listeners. Text in at 78592. We have a beautiful rescue on the phone. His name is Huxley. If you'd like to adopt him, text us 78592.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 saying, she's right. All divorced guys have baggage.
Wow.
It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. If you don't know what I'm talking about today's second date update. Not really the point. Huxley wanted to call this girl named Alicia. He'd had a crush on her in like high school and everything. They reconnected, finally went out. Well, she didn't want to go out with him again because he's divorced.
Yeah.
Shocker, she just got divorced. And she says she doesn't date divorced guys, even though she's had a divorce.
Well, she treats it like she won the divorce somehow, which
Yeah.
I've never been divorced, but I always thought everyone was a loser in this situation.
She says
double
because
standard.
she chose to have the divorce, it's okay. She doesn't have baggage.
It was on her terms.
But his wife left him. That means he has baggage, and she doesn't want to date him because he's been divorced, and he didn't win his divorce like she did.
Are you
Wow.
kidding
He's
me?
like, dude, it was 7 years ago, and I was only married for a year.
And
I swear I'm fine.
And everything else was great. Like, that's the only thing? I'm like,
Yeah,
no
you know.
way.
Pretty much everybody texting in at 78592 is saying that he dodged a bullet with that one.
I think so, too. I mean, come on.
But they agreed not to go out because, of course, he's got baggage.
Yeah, but she can
There's
be
no way
his
she can
friend.
date him.
She can be his friend and help him through his
All
baggage.
this
Yeah.
baggage.
Remember,
She sounds like a good person to get advice from.
if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Do you guys know that 1 out of every 10 relationships now starts online?
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
I thought
According
see
to a
that.
fact you just made up?
I would
No,
think-
I actually read that one. This is a real fact.
Okay.
I'm
Normally-
surprised it's not more.
99% of the things I say is complete made up lies.
Yeah.
But that's actual true. I saw that the other day.
I'm
Anyway.
guessing our next couple met online.
Yes. Colby is on the phone with us right now. Colby emailed us about a girl that he went out with called Pia.
Call Pia.
Well, her name's
Name-
Pia.
I
Yeah,
know.
but her name.
I shall call you Pia.
Yeah. That's what happens when you name a kid, right? Yeah. Anyway, Colby, what's up, man?
Hey guys, how you doing?
How's it going?
Colby.
Tell us about the one called Pia.
Well, I met her online, and I was like, I really want to impress this girl. So I know a little bit about art. Decided I would take her to an art museum, and I'm trying to, explain varieties of art and the purpose behind some things. And then she starts commenting on the art pieces as well. And actually, she knows a lot more about art than I do, which was just really amazing.
Amazing, or did you feel kind of like an idiot in that moment?
It humbled me, and it also
It was beautiful. I mean, she herself is. I mean, she's a stunning woman herself. She could easily stand next to some of those art pieces on her own. She's lovely.
Did you know that she knew about art through your online interaction, or did she just kind of spring that?
I mean, she said she enjoyed art, but I didn't know that she was, an expert on art. She really knows her stuff.
So what'd you do after you went to the museum?
Well, the museum went really well, so I thought I would try to continue this date and asked her if we could get a couple of drinks, and she seemed game for that. So we went and had a couple of drinks.
And then she hopped behind the bar and started making all the drinks better than the bartender. She's just a big one-upper, isn't she?
Hey, Colby, what was different about this girl? I mean, I assume you've been online dating for a while that stood out to you.
She expressed herself well, very intellectual, got a nice figure, great eyes. She's just stunning.
Nice. Okay.
So how did everything go when you guys went to go get drinks?
I thought it was awesome. We were laughing, cutting up a little personal history of each other, a little more so than we shared online, and got a little kiss at the end of the night. It was nice.
Oh, you got a kiss.
I didn't reach for a touch or anything like that, just a little peck and show my respect, but definitely let her know I was interested in seeing her again.
Give her a peck to show your respect.
That's nice.
That.
I like it.
But so just a standard kiss at the end of a first date. Was there any kind of weird conversation that would lead you to think that she's not getting back to you because of something you said?
Man, nothing at all I picked up on.
So the conversation at the bar was just normal, everyday?
Yeah, family, what do you do? What types of food do you like, etc. Just your basic things. And, man, she ticked all my boxes. I really want to, I'd love to see her again. I've texted her a couple times, and our last correspondence was she said she didn't want to see me, and I just simply said, why?
Oh, interesting.
Oh, what?
So she straight up said she doesn't want to see you?
Correct.
Okay.
No reasons, though. Like, you have
none.
You really honestly have no idea. So are you calling to, convince her otherwise, or?
I kind of need a little bit of help with some closure here, or moving forward a little more. I mean, just the text just didn't seem, I don't know if her ex-boyfriend picked up the phone and texted me in response for her. I don't know.
Okay.
That's quite a good jump to
it
conclusion there.
Could happen. You never know. All right. We're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Cool, thanks.
All right, hang on, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I've got a great feeling about this.
Do you?
Yep, I think this is going to end with a connection. A love connection for Colby.
You are so full of sarcasm. It's
No,
ridiculous.
not at all. These always go so well, and I feel like this one is going to be probably the most magical second date update we've ever had.
Sorry, I was waiting for your heartfelt message about it.
Okay, you don't want to hear that. Colby, are you ready to give Pia a call and see why she basically told you to take a hike?
Oh, definitely. Let's do this, please.
All right. If anybody's just tuning into the second date update, Colby wants us to call this girl Pia he met online. They went to an art exhibit. He found out that she knew actually more about art than he does, which he liked a lot. They went and had drinks, into the night with a kiss. He texted her that he wanted to go out again, and she simply sent him a text back that said to leave her alone. Basically, not in those words, right, Colby?
That's correct, yeah.
And Colby, do you actually really, really dig this girl, or is it one of those things, she dissed you, now you're more into it than you really were to begin with?
Oh, no, I really like her. Otherwise, I wouldn't have contacted you guys.
Okay.
All right, Colby, here we go. We get her on the phone.
Hello?
Hi, is Pia there?
This is she.
Hey, Pia, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. What's going on?
What?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on the radio station Moving 92.5. We do the morning show.
Okay.
How's it going?
Fine. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm calling you because you recently went out with a friend of mine, a guy named Colby, who you met online.
What?
Yeah. I know it sounds kind of weird, but Colby said he had a really good time with you, but you sent him a text message that said you're not interested in seeing him again and you don't want him to contact you anymore. Why is that?
We're just not compatible.
Why?
What makes you guys not compatible? He said that you guys both liked art, actually was very impressed with your knowledge of art. He also shared that he enjoyed the conversation you had at the bar, and you even ended the night with a kiss.
Pia, the way he painted it was the perfect date.
We're just not compatible. He's a Gemini, and I'm a Capricorn, and it's a disaster waiting to happen. And I'm going to stop it before it gets started, and that's why I put an end to it.
Wait, so your reasoning, Pia, is really because of your astrological signs?
Yes. Yeah.
They don't mesh?
Pia, are you serious?
Pia, I got to let you know I'm a Gemini. I don't know how this is going to work out for us on the phone even.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so you guys know that she probably has like mood swings and is irrational sometimes, and sometimes it's probably like working with two different people, right?
Brooke does
Interesting, yeah. So you don't want to date a Gemini. Okay, I guess I get it now.
We're parties. We're parties in a little package, Pia.
You guys are unstable.
So Pia, you don't want to date him because he's a Gemini?
Yes, Geminis and Capricorns do not go at all.
That's it? What? It's just a sign.
Hey, Colby?
Oh, my gosh.
I'm shaking my head. Because
He's on the
she
phone?
knows.
Yeah, Pia. Colby was on the other line and he heard everything that you just said.
Oh, my God.
Say hi to that dirty little Gemini, Colby, Pia.
I can't believe you. That's ridiculous. Our zodiac sign is the obstacle here.
Okay, and this is a perfect example, Colby. This is a perfect example of your irrational behavior. You're going to call the radio station and put me on the air? It doesn't even make any sense. You're on the other line, and you didn't even say anything. You could have called me and asked me why. You could have left a message, but you're just sending me text messages. You're so indecisive. I just can't. I'm not going to have that in my life, okay? So you need to accept it and deal with it and move on.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Frankly, I'm on Pia's side here. Completely. You are irrational. You're being irrational, and your mood swings and everything else. Pia, I'm sorry that you had to go through this. Colby?
Thank you.
Colby, what do you have to say for yourself?
This is just beyond.
We went on one date, Colby. Like, stop being so sensitive. Are you sure you're not a Pisces?
Wow, Pia.
Wow, she is aggressive.
I mean, she's right about the Pisces. My husband's a Pisces, and he is really sensitive. but no, come on, Pia. Are you being... Why?
Well, it sounds like you're the professional in zodiac.
Cry me a river, okay?
Pia, don't you think that the zodiac could be kind of like general guidelines, but maybe there's some outliers and some exceptions to the rule?
No.
Oh.
There's no exception to astrological signs.
Wow. But Pia, are you telling me that you thought that he was just horrible during the date as well and exhibited every horrible sign of a Gemini, and that's why you can't ever be with him? Or you're just predicting things that you don't even know are going to happen?
I didn't think that he was horrible. I said that he was very handsome, and we had a lovely evening, but that's a deal breaker for me because this is a perfect example of the behavior that he will display if we were to continue a relationship together. He's sneaky. He's going behind my back to find things out. He was on the other line. Like, who does that?
Wow.
Wow. Pia, what sign are you supposed to be with?
Yes, please. Tell me that.
Libras, because they're balanced, and Capricorns need somebody very sturdy and reliable, just like ourselves. So that would be my ideal sign.
Colby, do you still want to go out with her again?
Would you?
Yes, I would. But then again, I'm not an irrational Gemini, so that's probably why I would give it another shot. Hey, I'd love to send you guys out on a second date. Would you be interested, either one of you, in going out again? Pia, please, would you go out with Colby one more time? We'll pay for the date.
Are you guys really even asking that question? Did you hear what just happened? Were you listening to anything that I said?
Wow.
It didn't sound that bad to me, really, if I'm being honest.
Well, of course you'd say that. You're probably a Virgo because you're fussy and I can't even handle this anymore. You guys are giving me a headache.
Pia, I am a Virgo.
You are?
Yeah, and I'm not proud of it. I think it's the worst sign out there. I hate it. So.
And you are kind of fussy.
Yeah, so you know, you're aggravating.
She is. Are we talking to a psychic?
If you don't have your right amount of chicken breast every day. Or
Pia, how did you not just know we were calling when we called?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A lot of times in dating, you'll meet somebody who's too good to be true. You know what I mean? They have like everything that you want, except there's something wrong with them. I know for me, I met this girl one time, too good to be true. She was not the brightest, hot, and mute. And I was like, she has everything that I look for in a woman. And then come to find out, she's super close with her family, and I can't date a girl who's close with her family.
there it
So it just
goes.
ruined it for me. I was like, that is way too good to be true.
Where's
man.
the daddy issues when you need them?
I know, it sucked.
Gosh, yeah,
Well,
it's such a hard life.
Mary is on the phone with us, and she thinks that she met a guy who is too good to be true. His name is Ray, and that's who she wants us to call today. Hi, Mary. How are you?
Hey, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good. Thank you for your email. Appreciate it. So why don't you tell us a little bit about Ray, the guy that you want to call today?
Okay, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm nervous, but I'm glad to, I don't know, appreciate it. Okay, so I met him at the gym. I just saw him like on an elliptical machine, and I kind of couldn't take my eyes off him, but I had to try hard too, so he didn't notice. And I actually timed my walk to the water fountain in a way as he was wrapping up,
Nice move, Mary.
So you waited till he was walking to the water fountain, then you jumped on his back and you said, "Hey, my name's Mary."
Yeah, I wanted to.
Was that the first time you had ever seen him before?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I kind of timed it, and my timing was certainly on my side because our eyes just locked. And he said, "Hey," and I said, "Oh, hi," like real casual, like I had never noticed him. And we just talked, and it was instant that we had a connection. Joking was really easy, lighthearted, and everything just kind of fell into place. So he suggested we get some sushi the next night, and I said, "Sure."
So your email said that you think that he's too good to be true. Why is that?
Oh my God, he is too good to be true. Well, he has a great smile. Like that was the first thing that I noticed. Okay, and I thought, but that's a smile, right? But everything else is in place. He's never been divorced. He doesn't speak badly about women or his mom. He, great job. I'm so used to guys where I have to pay the bill, and I don't mind sharing, but like they're never on top of it financially. And he works in finance. He's stable. He's a gentleman. He pulls a chair out for me. He's polite.
That's it.
What kind of guys do you normally go out with, Mary?
Musicians and guys who have really interesting, but nothing against musicians. I don't mean that, but they're just like people who are, even if they say they work in finance, they're not stable. They're still living at home, or I don't know. They never have enough money.
The way that you described everything about him that's good, though, I just picture you out with like guys who have no job that are just like, chicks, right? Aren't they stupid? Hey, pay the bill. I'm so angry about women right now.
Well, maybe you don't know what it's like being a woman, but the thing is, when you start dating guys, like maybe they've been divorced and they've been so hurt that they can't trust women again, or this comes out. And this guy just didn't have any. He's too good. That's what I mean. He's too good to be true. There are no issues.
How did the date go?
It went great. It was easy again, just talking.
Awesome.
It just seemed comfortable. And, he leaned towards me and, he complimented my dress and how I looked. And he saw me in the gym. I was sweatier. And, I was dressed up more for a date. And he kissed me on the cheek, which is fine because it's the first date. I don't mind that it's not on the lips. I wouldn't have minded if it was, but I don't mind that it wasn't. But it's 5 days later, and there's nothing. And I know he mentioned, I think he did say he was dating other people right now. So something came up, and he's such a perfect guy that, of course, I know he's going to be dating other guys. We're not in a relationship. I get it. I'm saying, don't worry.
Oh my gosh, you are a lot right now.
Yeah, you can slow down a little bit.
Whoa.
Why hasn't I just thought it worked so well. I thought maybe by the third day I'd get a text about getting together another week,
And I apologize if I didn't hear this. You said a lot of words very quickly, and I may have missed it. How long has it been since you heard from this guy?
5 days.
5 days.
Yeah, 5 days.
And have you seen him at the gym?
No. Ask me if I've gone every day. Yes.
Yeah, no
so
kidding.
Why do you think he's not calling you back then, if the date went so well?
Either it's some horrible thing about myself I don't know, or I'm just in the rotation of all the girls he can go out with, and when it's my turn, after the 10th girl, check in again, because I think he's probably very popular.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's so good.
Yeah, he's not going to ever want for a date, ever.
Okay. Sounds like you're in love. Are you in love, Mary?
I'm in great like. Put
Great
it that way.
like.
Great like.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We're in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Mary is on the phone. Today, she wants to call a guy named Ray. They met at the gym, and according to her, she thinks that he's too good to be true. He's everything that she's ever wanted in a man. But it's been 5 days since she texted him, and he has not responded. So we're about to call him, get him on the phone, and find out why he's not getting back to Mary. Mary, I do have a question for you, and I don't want you to be offended by this, but you sound a little obsessed with Ray. Okay?
Oh, really?
is not necessarily a bad thing. I just want to know, like, on a scale of you want to wear his shirt to sleep at night so you can get his scent to I want to wear his skin every day for the rest of my life. Where do you fall in between that scale on obsession?
In the middle.
In the middle. Okay, good. That's okay.
He's a great guy. You don't find him very often. I didn't say the truth.
I think it's perfectly fine to be excited about this guy.
Huge crush.
I know. And I assume you've done extensive Google searching on him as well.
As much as possible. We have to do that today. It's normal.
You didn't find anything weird, though, right?
No, nothing.
Of course not. He's the perfect man. She Googled his name and a picture of James Bond showed up. That's how perfect of a man he is. All right, well, I'm about to dial the phone number and get him on the phone and find out why he's not responding to you, okay?
Oh, God, thank you. I'm so nervous, but thank you. Thank you.
Well, just relax. We'll get him on the phone. We'll do this for you.
So cute.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
We're sorry.
Obviously, he's not perfect.
Oh, my gosh, did he disconnect his number because I texted him?
No, I don't. I think I probably dialed the wrong number. Let me try again, okay?
Oh my God.
Okay.
I hope that he didn't, like, cancel his phone because of you texting him.
Oh no.
That doesn't make sense, does it?
No, it doesn't. I think you're okay. Let me just. It's probably my fault. I misdial numbers all the time.
I hope.
There we go.
Hello?
Hey, I was looking for Ray.
Yeah, this is him. Who is this?
Hey, Ray, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, what is this in regard to?
It's in regards to a date that you recently went on.
Yeah, I didn't sign up for any date thing or anything like that.
I know you didn't, Ray. I host a radio show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the morning, and you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and they asked us to call you.
Okay, you're going to have to be a little bit more specific because I go out with a lot of women.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Her name is Mary, and you met her at the gym.
Oh, okay. I remember Mary.
She says that she's tried to reach out to you since your date, but you haven't responded, so she's wondering if she did something wrong. I know it's a weird phone call. It's a segment that we do on our show called the Second Date Update. If you don't call somebody back after a date and they have a question as to why, they'll email us so we can get you on the phone and ask. So we're asking on Mary's behalf if she did something wrong on your date.
I mean, Mary's a nice girl and everything. I just, when you like meet somebody and you just feel like you're out of their league a little bit.
I know exactly what you're talking about, Ray. It happens to me all the time.
Ouch.
So are you saying you don't feel like Mary's in your league or playing on your level?
Yeah, I mean, essentially, it was the way, she was looking at me and the way she was talking to me. I felt like I was doing her a favor by going out with her.
Whoa, dude.
Did you feel
that's
this
a lot
way?
to say.
Did you feel this way before you went out with her, or this happened like you realized that while you were out with her?
We were at the gym. I got like this kind of desperate feel, and I was like, she's one of those girls I know I can sleep with if we went out again.
Yep.
So it's
Why do you think that you can sleep with her? Because she was excited to go out with you?
well, I mean, I don't really have a hard time finding women. Usually they just kind of come to me, and if the schedule permits, then
Okay.
hang out.
So would you qualify your date with Mary as a pity date?
Yeah, I feel like that's a little harsh. I mean, sometimes you just gotta slum it. You know what I mean?
You gotta slum
You
it?
just said that?
Isn't that worse than
Every once in a while, you gotta give back to charity.
Dude, come
Wow.
on. Why would you even go out with her to begin with? I mean, I don't think you're doing someone a favor by considering them less than you.
I'm sorry. I'm really trying not to be mean. That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just that I'm being honest. I feel like kind of doing her a favor, and I thought, why not? I got nothing else to do. I might as well. And,
Okay. All right. I appreciate your honesty a lot, Ray.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to find people that'll just be blunt about that kind of stuff. Normally, people always are like, well, I don't know. We just didn't have good chemistry.
I think you're an egomaniac who's completely rude.
I mean, if you're Jennifer Lawrence, you're not going to go out with some guy that manages a Subway. Like, that's not going to happen. you're going to find someone that's on equal footing with you. And I felt like she's a few steps below me.
Okay. Like I said, thanks for your honesty, man. I also have to be honest with you now and let you know that Mary is actually on the phone listening to this.
She is?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm here.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Listen, Mary, I'm not trying to be mean to you or anything.
I know. I understand completely. You know what? I get it.
Mary.
Did you not? As smart as you, and you are a rare catch, and you just know it.
Mary, did you hear what he was just saying about you? Did you hear what he was just saying about you?
But I don't mind because I can try to be better. I'd rather know, and then I have a goal. I'd rather know that, and then I could try to be better.
No, Mary, you love yourself for who you are, and you have some self-confidence and some self-worth.
No, I know about loving myself for who I am right now, but we can still always want to improve and hope to improve. And otherwise, what's the point, if we're not going to try to get better?
But what did he
I
say
worked
that was
out.
constructive? He just slammed you.
I didn't take it that way. He's kind of right. He has high standards, and like I said, I told you guys, he's an amazing guy. He's rare, and Ray, it was an honor to have dinner with you. If you guys talk to him more, you'll figure it out, like I did.
Mary, I appreciate that you want to be able to work up to eventually being in my league. And to be fair, I feel like with a little bit of work, I think that, you could be there.
No.
There's a few things I definitely noticed on our date that, you could improve on. Like, I noticed that you were kind of going for some more fatty, calorically dense food when we were out on a date. And I feel like, if we get away from that kind of stuff, it can really help you.
Oh, you narcissistic.
You mean, okay. I can work on that because to put me in the level you're in, then it would be my honor to try to do that.
No,
Mary, are you serious?
No, don't do what?
But he's right. I don't mind. It's like a parent that loves you and wants you to be your best. They acknowledge the good things you have.
No.
I do want to be better. I've always wanted to be better. And if this is the way I get, to understand how to be better, then it's a blessing.
Mary, you're walking into like a controlling, narcissistic, egomaniac.
I have to say something. You guys have been nice to me, but enough's enough. You shouldn't talk about him this way. I know who he is. I met him. You're maybe just jealous. Please stop being so rude to him, or I'm going to have to get off the phone.
Mary, I'm sorry we're being rude to Ray. Ray, do you feel like we're being rude to you?
You were being very rude
to
to him.
Fair, yeah, I feel like there's some unfair, jabs being made at me because all I'm trying to do is just make Mary become the really pretty person I know that she can
my
become.
God.
Okay.
Mary, I want to shake you. What are you doing?
Well, in that
I know
case,
what I'm doing. I'm an adult, and I don't think it's very respectful what you guys are doing.
hey, Mary, it's true. You're an adult. You can make your own decisions. And if you feel like Ray is right and you were out of his league and apparently you want to work on getting into his league, I'll ask the question. Would you guys like to go on a second date? Ray, we will pay for you to go on a second date with Mary if you will accept.
Yeah, but I can't promise there'll be another date.
After that, okay. Mary, are you willing to give it another try?
I hope we have another date, but I think it's just great to have an opportunity to try again. So, yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations, you guys.
so sick.
We're sending you out on a second date.
Ray, I have to tell you, thank you for giving me another chance. I will not let you down. I promise you. I promise I will not let you down.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Think about
thank you.
how every butterfly starts out in a caterpillar.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that simply says, "What the F just happened?" It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Talking, of course, about the second date update. And this is probably the first second date update we've done where I'm not a fan of either of these people.
Yeah,
honestly.
that's a good point.
Mary is the girl from the second date update. She wanted us to call this guy named Ray. The whole time she was talking about how perfect he was, how amazing he was. She's always wanted to date a guy like this. They ended up going out. He wasn't calling her back. We got him on the phone, and the reason he wasn't calling her back was, well, she's not really on my level. And I sort of went out with her because sometimes you gotta slum it. She seemed like a nice girl when I met her, and I figured I'd throw the dame a bone, let her go out with a big fish like Ray. That was his whole attitude the whole time.
And I thought for sure, like, we were going to get her on the line, you know, because she's listening to all this, and she was going to just rage on this guy or end up crying because he was so mean to her.
Nope. Yeah. Instead, she was like, Ray, you're just so amazing. I can change. I can be whatever you need me to be. I want to play on your level. I really want to.
It is so sad. I just want to, like, that girl, I just wish there was, like, an injection of self-confidence that you could take, like a shot, and I would give that to her.
Yeah. She definitely needs to shower in some Old Spice swagger.
Although I did see a text message that came in and says this is totally going to turn on Ray because she's going to end up like falling in love with him, stalking him, and then eventually like making a skin doll out of him.
Yeah, seriously.
Here's a clip in case you missed it.
You're walking into like a controlling, narcissistic, egomaniac.
I have to say something. You guys have been nice to me, but enough's enough. You shouldn't talk about him this way. I know who he is. I met him. You're maybe just jealous. Please stop being so rude to him, or I'm going to have to get off the phone.
That was my favorite part from the second date update is how she got mad at us because we were like, dude, you're kind of a douche.
Yeah.
And she's like, stop talking about him like that. He's amazing. And I will do whatever it takes to be on his level.
I've never heard a guy be able to call a girl not on his level. She's a little chubby and eats the wrong foods and probably not hot enough for him. And she's still in the palm of his hands.
You know what?
Like, how does that
So,
work?
you know what? Actually, probably one of the most successful second dates we've ever done because those two really deserve each other.
There's somebody for everybody out there.
I guess.
The email that we got into the show for a second date update today read less like a date and more like a scene from the movie The Hangover.
Oh.
It sounded like a wild date.
Whoa.
I won't tell you about it. I'll let Audrey tell you about it herself, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. What's up, Audrey? How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you guys?
Are you currently
bad.
caring for a baby that's not yours?
Yeah, are you stuck on a rooftop?
Is there a tiger involved?
No tigers were involved or harmed in the making of this date.
Okay.
Okay, but like your email sounds like you had a crazy night with this dude that you want to call. What's his name, by the way?
Ken.
Ken. All right. So before we get into the actual date, tell us how you met Ken.
We met online.
Okay.
So I didn't really know a whole lot about him. We just kind of gave it a shot. First date, just out at a bar, like a dive bar.
Okay, that sounds pretty mellow so far. Pretty typical.
Yeah, I mean, it started like a normal date, but I know how to take something and have a good time with it. I'm not like a typical girl.
All right.
Okay.
So tell us what happened.
So we went to this dive bar and we were drinking beers, playing arcade games. I'm a video game fan myself.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was fun. And then we were playing, like, the pull tabs.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine. I love pull tabs.
And that is actually, pull tabs are a great first date.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never thought about
And
it.
every once in a while you win money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
and it's
not
something
bad.
to talk about, something to celebrate or commiserate with, depending on how it goes.
That does sound chill.
Yeah, so I actually won. I won $60.
Sweet.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, see?
See how cool I am?
Yeah.
So Ken made a joke that we should just turn it all into ones and go to the strip club.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, let's do it. I figured I'd call him on his bluff and see if that's something he really wanted to do.
Well, and you know, behind every joke is also truth. So I'm guessing he was down.
He was down.
Wow, that's a surprise.
Yeah. I do feel like that this is a really romantic first date story. Like your pull tab money turned into stripper tips.
You know, every great date has to start somewhere.
Yeah.
That's a very, very well said.
So did you guys actually go to the strip club then?
We did. We had a ton of fun. We were doing shots, and I actually bought him a dance.
Nice.
I just thought it would be funny. And then we hooked up a little in the bathroom.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, that is so gross. Like just I mean dirty not is
Right.
in like I think you're dirty. I just think that the bathroom of a strip club is a disgusting place filled with germs.
Yeah, strip club bathrooms are never very nice.
No.
But, I mean, awesome first date. You guys played pull tabs, then
I'm
you took
still
the money,
into
went to a strip club, and then messed around in the strip club bathroom. Like,
Sounds cool to
this
me.
dude had to have been loving life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
So did it come to an end or did you guys stay the night with each other? Where'd you go after the strip club?
Well, yeah. So when we were hooking up in the bathroom, we got kicked out. The manager, yeah, he kicked us out.
That's awkward.
I do feel like it's kind of hypocritical of the strip club.
Yeah,
Like,
excuse me.
you
No
know-
sexualness around here.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally what they do. I don't know. So, I mean, it was probably for the best because we'd had a lot of shots at that point. So we got in an Uber, and the Uber dropped me off first. And I thought about inviting him in, but I didn't end up doing it. I was like, you know what? I don't want to make it too easy for him. I want, him to be able to work to get.
I mean, we were just messing around in a strip club bathroom. I don't want this guy thinking that it's all going to be so easy.
That's mixed signal.
I mean,
Yeah.
I just can't believe you're worried about sending any signal.
I am a
it's
lady.
Fine. Like, who cares at this point?
I think I maybe had I don't want to say sobered up because I definitely hadn't, but maybe I was just thinking a little more clearly when we got to my house, and I was like, this is where I'm going to cut it.
Yeah,
okay.
totally.
So I'm guessing you guys did have a good night kiss.
Well, no, actually, just the bathroom incident.
What?
Oh, you didn't even kiss goodnight?
No, I think he was expecting me to invite him inside and was waiting for it, so he didn't go in for the kiss because he just kind of assumed, and then I was like, well, have a great night. It's been fun.
So actually, Audrey, I think that's like a baller move. Like, this guy is totally expecting to go to your house and stay the night, and then you didn't do it.
Right.
You got him all riled up, though.
You're keeping him on his toes.
Yeah, that's what I think, too. So, I mean, we were texting a little bit the next day, so I thought everything was cool, and then all of a sudden, just silent. Like, I haven't heard from him since.
Why do you think he stopped talking to you?
I don't know if he thinks I'm like a party girl, and maybe he's trying to find someone more serious, but he doesn't really know me well enough to make that assumption yet.
Right.
If this was me, I think he's pouting. Like, what? We were kissing. You took me to a strip club. You got all this sexuality around me, and then you just say goodnight, and I'd be a baby, and I wouldn't call you either.
That's so weird.
That's just me.
Okay.
Well, if that's the case, then that's not cool. Because I was so cool to him the whole day. Like, what other girl is going to, throw down drinking beers, playing games, go to a strip club? Like, are you kidding?
Right.
Special.
Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised he's not calling you back, and that's the only thing you can think of is maybe he just thinks you're too wild.
I mean, I'm a little taller than him. Aren't guys real self-conscious about that kind of thing?
Yeah, some are. Yeah.
I mean, did he mention that at all on your date?
No, but I mean, I've had guys not want to date me because of my height before.
Okay. All right. We'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right. Hang on. Don't go to a strip club or anything. Just wait a few minutes, okay?
No, I'm cool.
All right.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to today's second date update.
Oh, my God.
Taking center stage right now is Audrey. She's working hard for you. After she gets off stage, Audrey is going to give out free lap dances in the bathroom for anybody willing to date her. Maybe play some pull tabs. Enjoy yourself. Give it up for Audrey one more time. Hey, Audrey.
Hey.
Yeah. We're not exactly helping your party girl image, are we, Audrey?
No.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Audrey went out with a dude named Ken. They met online, and they went out to a bar. She actually won money on pull tabs and made a joke, hey, let's go to the strip club with it. And then they actually did that. They went to the strip club. They kind of hooked up a little bit in the bathroom before they were kicked out. And then they took an Uber together. It dropped her off at her house first. Now he's not calling her back. They did text a little bit. And the only reason that Audrey can think of is that maybe he thinks she's too wild or the fact that she's too tall.
I mean, did you think at some point that this guy could be boyfriend material?
Well, I mean, it's hard to tell on the first date, but I mean, I liked him. I definitely wanted to go out again.
It's especially hard to tell on the type of first date that you had if somebody's boyfriend material.
I was thinking maybe in the first half hour things were...
Before you got wasted?
Yeah, I mean, when we were talking, we really did have a lot in common. So
Yeah. You guys both like strippers. You both like pull tabs. Both like playing video games. I mean, it sounds like a match made in heaven, really.
Sounds like love.
Yeah.
I know, like, what guy says no to this?
Apparently only Ken
Yeah.
right now.
Well, I'm going to dial his phone number now, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Ken?
This is Ken.
Ken, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Hi, how are you?
You say this is a radio show?
Yeah, it's called Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal. Got it.
Yeah.
Hi, Ken.
Hey.
Hey, why are you guys calling me?
Just checking in with people around town.
God, no, we're not.
I'm calling you because we do a segment on our show. It's called the second date update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened.
Okay. How does this involve me?
Because you recently went on a date with somebody, and then now you've kind of ghosted them.
Wow. Okay. So I'm guessing this is about Audrey?
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Audrey emailed us, and she told us about your date. Sounds like a great time, honestly.
Wait, Audrey told you about what happened? Like, what? Why would she do that?
Because she wanted to tell us what a great night she had.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, it was fun. I mean, she was cool. She was really cool.
Why is your voice going up so high? You sound, I don't know, nervous, anxious.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like, we're talking about my personal love life on the radio, I guess. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true. I can see that. Well, if you say, okay, so you said that she was cool and everything, then why don't you want to see her again?
No, I mean, like I said, she's pretty great. The date was almost perfect, but it's just not quite perfect. Like, she's not quite my type.
What? Ken, you realize no one is ever perfect. Like, if that's your standard, that will always disappoint you.
Well, I disagree. I mean, look, she checks a lot of boxes. She's fun. She's kind of a wild night. I appreciate that. Like, check.
Double check.
Yeah, I mean, no.
Is it because she's taller than you? She said that she thinks one of the things you might have been.
I like tall girls. Girls my height or taller. I'm all in. Like, yes, check.
Okay.
She likes a lot of stuff I like. She likes, video games. We like a little bit of dancing, a lot of music. We have all this stuff
She
in
likes
common.
strippers.
Yeah, she told you about that too? Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Check that box.
Wow. All right. Well, yeah, I mean, she's honest. Check that box, too. She's honest.
So what's the unchecked?
If I got to be honest with you, and I feel like I'm kind of compelled to be honest here, I mean, she got to love baseball.
What?
I mean, if I'm looking for somebody to like that's like legit going to be, my partner, like my wife someday, like, you got to check all the boxes. Like, that's just how it's going to be.
So you think that this girl is perfect all except for she doesn't like baseball?
Yeah, I mean, I want to say that's like a deal breaker with me, but it's a big part of my life. I mean, I got season tickets. I've been following since I was a kid.
Okay. Wow. So, but she checks like every single other box you have.
Pretty much, yeah.
Just not baseball.
Look, I'm missing my partner who likes baseball, and she was not it.
But here's the thing, Ken. Listen, the man I married loves basketball. Like, his whole family, college basketball players. They live and breathe basketball. I can't stand it. And you know what? It's okay. He can have his own interests. I don't have to be into everything.
I got to be honest with you. I feel like he's settled.
Ken, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's healthy in a relationship to have different likes and different interests.
Hey, she can like her own things, but the language of love and a lifetime of partnership with me is going to be baseball. I mean, it's baseball. That's it.
Maybe you should date a baseball player. You ever thought of that?
Can I just...
I mean, that's a tough one, but I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to keep searching.
Can I ask, Ken, why do you think she hates baseball?
She just told me flat out she was not a fan. And I mean, again, I appreciate her honesty, but that just to me is like, whoa, that's a big letdown.
Yeah.
Right.
And it was frustrating. And here's the thing. She's not even that kind of girl who hates sports altogether or whatever. No, she just dislikes baseball.
It sounds like you sound so stern about this. There's no way to change your mind here, Ken.
Look, if she could just soften her own stance on it, maybe come with me to a few games, watch a few games together, just try it out.
Let's ask her then. You want to ask her if she would be into trying to give baseball a shot for you?
What do you mean? Like just like send an email to her?
No, I mean talk to her right now because Audrey is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
I'm here. I can hear everything you said.
Oh my God.
Baseball? Really?
Okay, this is...
I've been to baseball games. I've had people explain the sport to me.
Audrey.
I just think it's boring.
Oh my God.
sport.
Okay, this is a lot right now. This is a lot.
This is a lot. I know. I'm sorry to rock your world like that.
He doesn't know what to be more upset about.
You go to a radio show and talk about our date, and then you mention you say baseball's boring. I mean, that's like sacrilege.
I mean,
that's piercing. That's like soul crushing. That's
soul crushing. It's a hobby of
Yes.
yours. You're allowed to have hobbies. I'm allowed to have hobbies.
Okay, first of all, not a hobby. Not at all. Not a hobby.
It's a hobby. Like, you don't play it professionally, so it's like not your job, it's not your career. It's a hobby. You watch other people play it.
Wait, no, hold on. Yes, I do play. I play in a rec league. I've been team captain of that team for 5 seasons.
Oh
my God.
Team captain for 5 seasons.
I bet you are insufferable on the field.
Oh, come on. No. I play third base. That's right.
Yeah.
Everybody knows they're base players.
Hey, that's what I call the hot corner, right? That's the hot corner.
It is.
Oh, my God.
Why are you wasting my time then if you have such a strict checklist that has to me?
Audrey, why don't you just give it a chance? Why are you so against it?
Do you think this is the first time I've ever, like, tried to get into baseball? Like, you're the first guy who's ever brought this up. I've been to games. I've tried to learn it, and then I just didn't really want to because it's boring. I have been told all the rules and explained how it's played.
Do you realize how hurtful that is, Audrey? Like, it hurts. Hearing that word, boring, it hurts me, like, to the core.
Wow.
Very painful.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you had to hear that.
But Ken, why? I mean, are you like that desperate to have someone go to the games with you? Don't you have a buddy that you can take instead of a girlfriend?
But I want a partner. I want like a life partner to experience this life passion with me. It's a passion. It's part of me.
Why couldn't you just say straight up, I won't date a girl who doesn't like baseball, and then you wouldn't have gotten my number in the first place?
Right.
I bent the rules for you on like what a girl would typically do. You can't bend the rules, your very strict checklist for me, and I could be allowed to not check one of your boxes.
Good point.
This is bending my rules a bit. I've never like been on the radio trying to explain my personal passion. I can't continue this conversation with this person. I can't do it.
Okay. Well,
wow.
Before you go, Ken, would you like to go on a second date with Audrey? We'll pay for it. Then you guys can talk in person.
Audrey, listen, straight up, you are almost perfect. Almost if you would just like baseball. I'm serious.
No, I don't even want to go on another date with this guy.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I mean, if you want to go find your perfect girl who loves baseball like you do and checks all the other boxes, go ahead and keep looking. But you are going to be single for a very long time.
Would you say, Audrey, that he was going to strike out?
Oh, no.
I couldn't help it.
Hey, I will never be single because I have baseball.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Married to the game.
I'm glad that baseball can keep you warm at night, Ken. Sorry.
Oh, man.
That's right. If I swipe it, they will come.
If you swipe it, they will come? Like, what does that even mean? What?
Oh, my God. Seal the dreams. Are you kidding me?
This is the worst day ever for Ken.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.